Right, folks, we are back in action at the chop shop, and we got some cool stuff going on. Actually, my buddy Ron has had a very, very sick Mustang 5.0 notchback in his arsenal for some time now, and we had it featured on Hoonigan.
This is my 91 Foxbody coupe.
But I haven't really been running for the last couple years. I've been talking shit to him for a long time about getting this thing back on the road. And finally, we hit a point where I was like, you know what, I got a shop now. There is no reason for this thing to not be running and ripping. So, we have Scumbag Rob into dragging this thing over, and we're gonna get it running. Check it out. Ron!
What's up, dude?
Hey, I'm really happy about this.
Dude, I'm thrilled. I really appreciate you actually insisting, not inviting, but insisting that I bring this thing over here. So
Yeah, oh, come on now. You can't have you not driving this. What's up, Yosh? You good? Give me the quick breakdown and on what the car is and then its design, because it's kind of unique for a Mustang.
Yeah. So it's a 91 5-liter LX notchback. I bought this car in October 2013 and intended to use it as my daily, which I did for about 6 months. So the car was built by a guy in Oklahoma, and it was built as like a street racer. So it had a supercharger, had a Vortex supercharger, it had a built 306 with heads, cam, and intake, had basically drag suspension set up, and it was pretty understated, but it was a ripper. And like I said, I drove it for like 7-8 months as my daily, and the timing chain broke. It was sidelined for a while, but I already had a new motor to put in it. So that's the motor that's in here now, which is a 351 Windsor with heads, cam, intake. And
We'll get into the sauce in a bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the design, though.
Yeah, okay.
You got like, what's up with the fender mirrors and
silly
the
stuff. So in January of 2014, I went to the Tokyo Auto Salon for the first time.
Yep.
And was inspired by like the Kyushu style cars, like the 70s Corollas and Fairladies and that kind of stuff with the over fenders and fender mirrors. I thought I could, build a cool version of that with my notchback and basically, tie in some Japanese flavor. I wasn't really into Japanese cars, but then I saw those cars and like they look like mini muscle cars.
Yeah.
And that's what appealed to me. And my thing was I really wanted, because I make wheels, I designed to make wheels, I wanted to fit like the widest wheels that I could. So that's why I chopped the fenders up, did the over fenders, and now I'm able to stuff. Anything about 11s in the front and 12s in the rear.
Yeah,
with 295s and 325s. So.
This thing has the same basically spec wheels, like size-wise, they're on my Vet, but like they look tiny on my Vet. They look massive on this. So look, we're gonna pop the hood here, but wait, before we do, what's up with this art?
This is actually a picture that I took of a Takashi Murakami mural at the Broad Museum in downtown LA, and I don't know, it was just an idea that came to me. Back in like the 90s and 2000s, everybody was painting like airbrushing skulls and on their hot rods and custom trucks and stuff. So just to kind of tie in the Japanese theme, Murakami's my favorite artist, so I thought it'd be something cool to stand out, and I took this picture, had it vectorized, and basically, transferred his art to my hood. So.
Oh yeah, it's dope. We'll pop this monkey. Let's see the sauce, baby. So we got a 351 Windsor,
Yep.
No longer supercharged, which
Right.
we should probably fix that.
The motor's built for boost, so ultimately I would love to throw a turbo or supercharger back on it, but for now I just want to keep it simple, stupid. Get it back on the road, enjoy it, and I've never really enjoyed this car as long as I've had it. Like, since I put the 351 in, it's just always been problematic, and most of that is because of this crap, this bundle of rat's nest of
I
patched
remember
together wiring.
So what was the deal? Like they were trying to like tuck it and basically like
Yeah,
make
the
it
previous
look.
owner done a wire tuck, so he had basically all the EFI wiring and all underhood wiring in the fender wells, and that wasn't really a problem when it had like 17x7s and like 225s in the front.
Yeah.
But when I went to the wider wheels and tires, we started getting interference, and I rubbed through the harness in a couple places, and like that's why it's basically been off the road for the last 2 years. So.
First order of business. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna strip all this old wiring crap out. We're gonna get our parts list together and we're gonna make an order. Let's get to it. Subi, real talk. Should we just cut this whole harness out?
Look at this. Look at this. Come.
Look at that. Yo, no wonder the thing done run, Ron.
I didn't come here for this shame. I just stripped. I was pulling him out right now.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. All right, so we just cut through, right?
Yeah, just.
Yo, you got a sawzall?
Yeah.
Let's go. Right. So here's the deal. This whole process is just about basically getting this thing running so we can convince them to throw a bunch of boost at it, probably some nitrous, you know, and blow it back up.
It's never been blown up.
It's first time for everything. I will say that, like, Ford small block, I have seen people do the most ignorant shit to them, like, ever, and they don't seem to die. But then again, I don't see people making like a ton of power with them either. So like, there's that. So I think they're probably really strong. So like 400 horsepower.
Well, a 302, like the 5-liter block, that's limits about 500.
Yeah.
For the 351, 700 easy. Now you got an R car.
The reason we're pulling the headers off is because, one, the wrap job is a little on the whack side, and especially on this side here, it's wrapped to the point where you can't get the dipstick tube where it needs to be. So this MF did not have a dipstick tube. So every time this car would be jacked up, it just pours oil out. I'm bagging my friends into wasting all the money on car stuff.
Can't even use my new fancy ratcheting wrenches because they won't fit over there. You know what? Forget this, dude. Pull this out. Let's throw that Godzilla in. Let's rebuild that and throw that in.
You don't want those problems. That thing ain't, man.
I don't want these problems.
Man, look, I don't know what you would do with them. Like, you would not be able to run your brakes at all. Like, the valve covers would be like here, and then that thing would probably be...
How big that motor is. It's supposed to be a small block.
It ain't small at all. There's nothing small about it. That thing is full big block. Somebody's in here rounding off all your bolts around. I don't know what's up with that. You gotta need your header bolts. Fun fact, you don't invite your friends to work on their cars at your place because you really care. You do it because you want to see somebody else suffer in between bouts of you suffering on your own vehicles.
Realizing that very quickly. I am trying to basically loosen the H pipe from the headers, so we can free the headers. There we go.
Oh, look at all this room for activities we got. Damn.
All the delinquent behavior you want to encourage, you think I don't do all that?
I mean, you don't need a line lock for all that.
Huh?
You don't need a line lock for all that. You got 5 speed. Just clutch dump it.
325. Super sports.
Well,
Okay.
whose fault was that?
We did remove the headers. I gotta get a dipstick in there. That's what we'll do next. Okay. Well, that's in there, and hopefully that'll prevent this from leaking further, but I can't really do anything else, bolt it down or anything else until we get the exhaust back on, so good check. The old MSD box is actually mounted in the fender, and I almost have access even with the wheel on, but things got 4 screws, and the 4th screw up in the top corner I can't access without taking this whole fender off, I think. So I'm gonna try and mess with it for a couple minutes and see if I can get some sort of access to it, but I'm pretty sure I'm screwed and I have to take the whole fender off. The last screw is up in the top right-hand corner, and I almost had it out, but then I lost my driver, so let's see if we can get it. There we have it. Vintage MSD 6.0. So I've got a new one coming, and it looks like it's half the size, literally. Like, it's like this. So You know, the problem that I always have with this car is all the wiring rat's nest that's in this fender well, and we're gonna move as much as we can, at least of the ignition system, to the other side, inside the engine bay, so it's easily accessible and I'm not rubbing through wires and harnesses and connectors with these tires. So. All right, so we didn't have a totally fruitless day today, but we didn't get too far down our list simply because we don't have parts or we don't have access to certain areas of cars. So we
First of all, don't let him bullshit. He's just trying to get free car storage. I'm just kidding. Anyway.
We got the headers out. I'm going to remove the wrap from those and then figure out dipstick placement. I've got to figure out clearance on the headers or the steering shaft if I don't go the long tube route. I'm leaning towards that just because it'll be cleaner and easier, but I'm worried about clearance because of, you know, how low the car is. I really want to go lower on the coilover, so I'm worried about long tubes hanging too low. But I don't really have any driveway issues to worry about, so we'll see. The only other thing we were able to do is I just ran some of the power wires from the Terminator X from under the seat to the trunk where my battery is. We're gonna figure out battery placement within the trunk. I might move it, I might keep it in the same spot, but reinforce the battery hold down. So yeah, until we get the intake back from powder coat and I get the rest of my ignition components, I think on Monday, kind of in no man's land, can't really get a whole lot accomplished other than clean up and, you know, just tidy this thing up and prepare to slap those parts in. So that's where we're at.
All right, we got everything laid out on the table. This is the fun day. We get to put hard parts on,
Yeah, dude.
which is the easy part.
Clean, pretty new parts.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw on this Holly High Ram, which you got powder coated. Looks good. Good call on that. We got the gaskets. That's what we were waiting on. Nobody had these so what gaskets you actually have to buy for those heads?
They're Mr. Gasket intake gaskets, but they're made for basically the larger ports of like GT40 TFS heads, like what I've got. So
Okay.
not sitting in stock no rallies, unfortunately.
I see. Okay. And then we got some pre-dented BBK headers. I'm assuming this is for the steering shaft.
I hope so, because that was the problem with the last one. So hopefully they've sorted that out for us.
Yeah, with a hammer. Great. Hey, you know what? If it doesn't fit again, we'll just hit it more with a hammer. All right, we got thermostat. You got two thermostats?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a 160 or 180, but I got both.
You know these things like to run to 8,000 degrees, so we're good. Then we're gonna put on these Holley fuel rails. And you got injectors too, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, buddy. Oh yeah, and you got a
48-pound injectors.
Yeah, okay. All right, so first up, I'm gonna take the valve covers off because you gotta take them off in order to get this thing on. Then we're gonna slap some stuff on. Let's get it. Ooh, I didn't realize you got the fancy aluminum roller rockers on there too. Hell yeah. Oh man, I hope we don't have to take this thing back up. Just get these damn fuel rail on. Okay, let's hope we can stuff this bad boy on. Well, we had to take the intake manifold back off in order to get the fuel rail on because it ain't going in. It's a real tight squeeze. But we got it. All right, intake is in. Looks way cleaner and meaner. Love that. All black everything. Next up, we're gonna stab that distributor in. Let's go. Wait, you know what I just thought about something? You probably wanna not put that valve cover on so we can get it top dead center. We can look at the rockers. Oh, look at that. Right on the mark. Right on the money. Bam! Now we're basically top dead center, at least where the timing mark is. So now we can stab that in. It should be close enough for this Holley dual sync. All right, folks. I think it's time we play a little game of what did Zach do wrong in that last scene? Now, obviously, I'm a Chevy guy, so, you know, not used to this particular thing, but I want you to scrub back and see where I just went wrong and comment below. And yes, you can eviscerate me in the comments. I later did figure this out, had to redo it all again, but you know what? I want to see if you guys know. You Ford guys will probably have spotted it already and be steaming, so good luck. I'll see you in the comments. All right, got our Holley dual sync here. We need to pull the cap off real quick. Get it to cylinder 1. We're moving right along here. Up next is the most pain in the ass part.
Is it?
It is. Well, you can do the driver's side, but yeah. Headers, let's go.
So yeah,
It's time.
I'm not looking forward to this actually now that I think about it.
Oh, come on, you got it, you got it. Let's talk. Like a glove.
What the hell did it come out?
35 minutes later. All right, headers are in, baby. We are moving and grooving on this thing. Now remember, folks, the easiest part is always the hard parts, like the physical parts. The wiring and all that bullshit is always what takes a billion years. But this is way more fun to watch, isn't it? I think we can all agree. All right, throttle body's next. Easy, nothing to it. Let's go, baby. All right, well, we're gonna call it quits for tonight, but intake is on, fuel rails are on, headers are on, distributor stabbed in, throttle body's on. You know, good day. Starting to look like a real engine again. What do we got next? We got like fuel lines.
Yeah, fuel lines, ignition, fuel pressure regulator. I think we want to mount all that stuff in the engine bay and make it easily accessible. So yeah, I think that's the next step.
Cool.
We can get on some wiring.
Hell yeah. It's coming along.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Until the next one. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. The time is sort of close. We even got Mike Musto in the house. Yeah. The Foxbody brings all the boys to the yard. Ron has been slaving away, doing all sorts of wiring, which, you know what? Whatever. Worst part of the job. We didn't show you guys any of that because we wanted to spare you on all 7 weeks of it. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that long. But there was a lot of stuff that had to be rewired in this car, not really associated with the Holley parts. But, you know, there was some pretty hack job going on, as we all know. So I think we're close. Do you think we're close to firing it up?
Yeah, dude. If everything lights up when we turn the key, we are good to start this thing. Go through.
Really? Here, let's see if we can get the dash light up because we gotta put the initial tune in, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
We might need to adjust that fender.
It's not fully mounted.
But we got Terminator in here, which we got a dash half assembled. You know how it is. Whatever. We're just here for the good part. You got the battery plugged in?
No.
No. Damn it. We've got connected battery now. We got a manual here, manual there. All right, so we're just gonna key on. Let's see it. Okay, I got lights here. We got lights on the, okay. Yep, so please run the wizard. 351.
357, it's more 30.
Oh, you got that thing 30 over? My guy. All right. Engine.
Whoa. Oh, what is that?
Wait, engine.
What?
Should be 1500. Hell yeah, brother. All right, here, save. Wait, now it's 35. Come on, 357. We're gonna call this thing Magnum from here on out. All right, camshaft specs, you know? Come on. 288. Damn. 288. Okay, so above 260 degrees duration, ignition type, coil. You got a CD box now?
Yes,
sir. Boom. Upload. Let's go, baby. Cool. Please cycle ignition.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Get ready to clean up some fuel.
Here's what's up. You're gonna go outside and you're gonna see if there's any fuel leaking out this.
I'm certain there is.
Don't put that. 10 seconds. I think it's been off. Oh, what? No. I don't hear the fuel pump. I don't hear a fuel pump. Yep. Oh wait. TPS auto set before startup. Make sure ignition is on. Engine's not started. Slowly press the pedal to the floor and slowly release. Do this twice.
You're supposed to let off slow too.
Okay. Not enough voltage. Charge between the minimum and maximum. You got the throttle body connected? That'd probably be important. So the throttle blade is not moving when the cable is turned. So we're gonna check that real quick here. Boom. Let's see what's up. What happened, Ron?
Well, I don't know where these screws are now, but last time we took the.
Oh, that's right. Hey, they were right up here. They're right up here. That's right. No big deal. There it is. See, we found it. Not even a big deal. We'll find the screws. We'll put it in. I hope we can find the screws.
They were
because I took that shit apart. There we go. No big deal. Is that it? Is that our guy? There we go. Here, I'm gonna push the pedal down. Oh, there we go. Now I see it turning. See that? Not to it, but to do it. That's okay. Oh, that feels way better. Boom, successful, done.
There's no programming.
I just said it. Damn. No fuel pump though, Soupy. What'd you do?
There's no programming in it. It's blank.
No, I did the auto set.
Come on.
It's an auto set.
Come on.
Come here, Soupy.
What happened?
First of all, it's a Terminator, right? So you do the auto wizard. It's supposed to auto, it's
It does the thing?
Yeah, it does the thing. But the fuel pump isn't priming. It should prime now that we set the thing. So it's got juice, but you don't hear the fuel pump, do you?
No.
Exactly. So
I don't hear anything.
yeah. So how do we get fuel?
Did Ron hook the fuel pump up?
Yeah. I gotta shit that front. Oh, well. I know why.
What?
I'm saying Ron didn't hook the fuel pump up.
Come on, Ron. Really?
No, Ron.
We're gonna push it forward just in case it wants to catch on fire. We're gonna just wheel it straight out into the street if it catches on fire. Okay, so we even got the hose ready. Look at this. All right, so Ron, you ready? Do we hear fuel? Do you hear a fuel pump? I don't hear anything.
Why has he got so many things sticking out of it? This?
Wow.
One is the green wire.
Where's the green wire?
The green wire. This is the green wire. Mm-hmm. This is the fuel pump power wire from the Holly.
Yeah.
It said it goes straight to battery. Mm-hmm. And this is the green wire right here. And then this is to the pump itself. This is power and ground to the pump.
Okay. Is there? And this should be to the battery, right? Yeah, that should be to the battery. Give me a paperclip. We'll just jump it. Love this.
The f was that, Ron?
You got no gas in it, dude.
The f
I was ready for this today, to be completely honest. Clearly. I did not anticipate us getting to this point today.
Man, luckily I think I got some. Oh, that's some gas right there.
It's diesel, but it'll be fine.
No. It's just they only had the yellow one.
I was just worried.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
I mean, it's Ron's car,
It's
right?
nitromethane, but it'll work. All right, let's see if we got any leaks now.
Well, that sounds better.
Oh yeah. Oh,
On the floor. Whatever you put in is on the floor.
damn, Ron.
Told you, dog.
It's over here too.
Yeah, I was surprised. I told you exactly what I was worried about. Those fittings in the back.
Why don't you tighten them down?
I did as best I could. I told you I didn't like the way they felt. You acted all surprised like I didn't tell you this was gonna be a problem.
Man. All right, hold on. We're gonna tighten some stuff up. I'll be right back. All right, so Ron conveniently kept the fittings loose on the most pain in the ass fittings to get to, which are on top.
Yeah. That was intentional. That's exactly what I did.
On top of the tank.
This would be fun in front of a whole bunch of people.
So yeah, we gotta drop the fuel tank and then make sure everything's tight. And then we're gonna try this again. Okay, so we're definitely going backwards here, but here's what we figured out. So we had a bunch of leaks, not just in the fuel tank, not just the fuel tank, but at the fuel injectors. And if you have one of these manifolds, you have to put these spacers in between the fuel rail, like so. So basically the fuel rail, if you just bolt it straight up, it like pulls the injectors to the side and allows them to spray. So the reason we have to pull the valve cover off and all this stuff off is, one, in order to get to this fuel rail, you gotta take the top of the manifold off, but two, he got this powder coat, and powder coat kind of janked up this thread. So we're gonna tap that, and then we're gonna put it all back together, and hopefully we don't have any more leaks. Hopefully. Jesus Christ. Just clean this guy up just a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. Ah, there we go. So now you can see the little spacer action in here. Now the injectors are sitting where they want to be. So we got everything back together. A lot of fittings loose. Obviously we had to put the little spacers on the fuel rail here, but you know what, that's working out. So we just got a little wiring issue with the relay for the fuel pump, but it's an easy fix. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna set the camera on a tripod, Ron will go for the start, and then I'm gonna jump it with these pliers. And you know, I'm gonna hope I don't catch on fire or nothing. So we'll see what happens. All right, so ignition on. All right, you got fuel, try to crank it. Try again. Damn, all right. Well, maybe not tonight. Okay, so probably got to do some timing checks and all that, but it's getting real late here, so we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna come back tomorrow, and we're gonna force the other shop boys to help us out and figure this shit out so we can finally get this damn thing started. Let's just cut to tomorrow. So right now, doing a little beeping and booping. We got Chan wired in, doing a little team view tune. Ron.
Tuned into the mainframe.
You know. So right now, it's running like it'll fire up, and it literally fires right up and runs great, but it won't idle, right? So it has this issue where it's just wanting to just collapse on itself. So, you know, I'm gonna see what the deal is. But I mean, when it runs, it actually runs like perfect, which is crazy. Hey, you guys vape?
Quick dog.
Oh, there we go. So here's what we're gonna do. We don't have a fog machine or smoke machine, so I'm gonna have the boys just vape hella hard into the intake. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so open the throttle body and just blow heavy into it and see if.
You want me to be a throttle button guy?
Yeah, you gotta.
Hold on, wait, come on this side, come on this side.
How funny would this be if I start and he sucks his lips in?
So you think there's a leak? Is that what we're getting at?
I feel like the fucking fuel pump.
You want to try something?
The fuel pump, I mean, it's staying straight at 50, no problem. Look at this guy. You're gonna have to take bigger rips than that, brother.
Gotta take bigger hits than that.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go.
I'm all domed.
Suck that thing hard. Suck it like you mean it. That's all you got?
That's it?
That's all you got?
I'm gonna fall over.
How about you give me, where's the intake tube at?
Yeah, we need to make a reducer.
Yeah, you know what you need? Like a gravity bong. Losing more through the.
It doesn't work.
You just buzzing heavy right now,
I'm
bro?
gonna fall flat on my back.
Youth of America. Right here.
One brain cell at a time. One
Future
brain
is
cell
safe
at a
for
time.
these guys. You're in good shape, America.
Limited brain cells.
Yeah, we only have so many brain cells. We need to figure this out.
Ones he has.
Yeah, per day he gets like reimbursed 2
I get
brain
like
cells.
4 a day.
All right, so what did we just do?
We turned off the correction and changed the map sensor and changed the O2 sensor.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's see if this thing fires up now.
It's definitely ran Zach over.
It's all right. I'm ready. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, we're back in the saddle. It's gonna be a good day, baby. So, we got this thing fired up, got it running. We're doing a little check here, make sure the IAC is working.
Yes.
So,
Gotta blow it in.
Super master tech stuff.
Yeah, this is, I don't know if you could read this ancient secret.
so hopefully, we can get this thing out for a street tune, try to get dialed in, see if we can get it going. Hopefully we can. And then if it's all good, we're gonna do some burnouts. What's that?
So this is super kayak.
You don't wanna blow into it? You don't blow into it, dog?
Good.
Is that OEM or did that come?
This is OEM style. I don't know if,
Oh.
I mean, this was on the car previously, so
Oh, okay,
I think it's been on here like 5 or 6 years,
okay. Well,
which means 100 miles, if that.
none of this stuff that was on this car likes you very much. Hater.
For real though, I mean, maybe it's because of the way I treated you.
Yeah, it could be. You know, you left it sitting too long. What are you doing stealing from me again?
Yeah, I'm stealing your tools.
Jesus.
Takes a thief to know a thief.
Yeah, this guy. Whoa!
Dude, it's driving. How's it feel in the passenger seat? As far as the ride.
It's rough.
Yeah, dude. I got too many shots. I don't know where anything's set, but this shit is bumpy as fuck. Whoa!
Well, that was me. Try to lean into it a little bit.
What are these stats? This ain't a Mustang, it's a Bronco, dog. Shit bucking like crazy. You ready? Still breaking up a little bit. What's that?
It was an emergency call?
Oh, you fucking called
Yeah.
from your pocket. Don't call the cops here, dog. Yes, sir.
First drive in the Mustang
Yeah, dude.
in many a moon.
it's been a year since I just did a couple little donuts, but it's been like 3 years. I think you were my last passenger in this thing. We blew it up good, but dude, I'm thrilled, man. This thing is fucking, it's rowdy. It's fun.
Nice. Still needs a little bit of tuning,
Yeah.
you know, obviously just trying to get it dialed in enough, get a little bass map going, and then, you know, got to take it to the dyno, get it refined.
I want to do that. I think I want to throw a flex fuel sensor on it and tune for E85 too, so we can throw some more timing at it and, you know, get real aggressive with it. So
Nice.
yeah, dude.
But overall feels good.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I honestly haven't had this much fun on the street with this thing in years, so I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm happy to see it driving
Yeah,
again.
man. We gotta, I don't know where we're gonna go, what events we're gonna hit, since you don't have the vet now, but we'll get the K5 out and have some fun with these two.
Yeah.
Piss off some neighbors.
Yeah, and if you blow it up again, we'll just tow it. Just drag it home. The Mustang is back on the road, people.
Yes, sir.
Ron, proud of
I
you.
appreciate you, dog.
Hey, no worries. People helping people.
That's it, man.
All right. Now, once this gets tuned, we're doing a fat burnout, so that'll be in a later episode.
100%.
I'm fucking trapped.